The current rate on a 30-year fixed-rate home loan is 3.89%. Fox News contributor Bob Massi, he's a real estate attorney. He joins us from Las Vegas. Bob, all morning long we've been talking about this spike in interest rates, which is a worldwide phenomenon. We assume that will carry through to mortgage rates, 3.89% now. Where do you see it going?
Well, I think based on I was watching the show this morning, I think obviously as it goes up, it could affect how people buy. But you know, Stuart, I have to tell you that there's a whole different mentality right now. A lot of people who lost their homes and they've rebuilt their credit and they've been renting homes. I will tell you that if their house payment will fit into a budget that they now have because they're tired of renting and feel they don't own, I'm not necessarily convinced that most Americans care about interest rates. They care about being able to own again and meeting the payment that they can make. And as you know, Fannie and Freddie have loosened some of the restraints, which bothers me a little bit, although lenders are still holding on. So I'm not sure it's as big of an impact, but ultimately the American family wants to own a home.
Okay. You're in Las Vegas, and I do want to ask you about Project Jackpot. I know that it's a big new building project. It's on the Strip. I think this is Vegas's attempt to make a big-time comeback. Am I right?
Yeah, but you know, when you listen to Mr. Wynn, who is the greatest of greatest in the casino business, and he says the notion of a complete recovery is just not true, it concerns me. I think the entire, Vegas is so different, Stuart, because there's this huge synergy here that the casino industry really has always been the strength behind Las Vegas. And now that we see gaming changing dramatically, what's happened in Macau, gaming's down, the revenues are down. When Mr. Wynn makes that kind of statement, it concerns me. Now, some people, have different visions, but the idea of where revenue's coming in the casino world versus what it used to be, where gambling was the majority and the restaurants and the clubs and the booze and the food was different, that's dramatically changed now. It's reversing. And so I know exactly where this property is on the Strip. It's a phenomenal piece of property. Will investors go in and buy it? I suspect that people will come in and buy it, but I'm not convinced on what we see with revenues. I am concerned that they have this vision, but is it really going to last? Is it going to be in the best interest of Vegas? I'm concerned about it.
I take your point, because America is virtually saturated with gaming opportunities. It used to be just Vegas and Atlantic City. Now it's everywhere, and that's a problem if you're looking for just gaming revenue. Bob Massi, thanks as always for joining us. You've not been a stranger recently, and we like that. Thanks very much indeed.
Stuart, and I really enjoy being with you, and I love your show, buddy.
Oh, you're back on tomorrow. Thanks very much indeed, Bob Massi. We'll see you soon.
You're so easy to please.